Gemini, last week of May 2025 with Mystic Red Rose Oracle. Please be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising for a more complete and full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is only a general reading for the Gemini Collective. If you'd like a personal intuitive oracle reading with or from me, a birth chart reading, for information on services I offer, products I sell, for any and all professional business correspondence, please email me at GemmaJadeParanormal@gmail.com. I'm not accepting DMs, PMs, Facebook, or TikTok messages. It has to be through email at GemmaJadeParanormal@gmail.com, just temporarily for the time being, because I'm only one person and that's all I can keep up with. All right, Gemini, last week of May, what is going on? Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Yeah, really taking a time out to figure out what you want to do, either with your life as a whole in general or in some situation. There's some area of your life I feel like that is, you just can't like put your finger on it, right? Like you have everything in control, but then there's this one situation, like your job, a romantic relationship, you know, it really could be anything in your life where you're trying to understand like how to move forward from this. And what I'm seeing is like, look at your actions up to this point, right? Where have you gone wrong? What decisions have you made that were right? This is not overthinking, but sitting down and analyzing, you know, the role that you played in the negative aspects of whatever this situation and or relationship is. This isn't playing the victim, but this also isn't putting all of the blame onto someone else. Stop shirking the responsibility and taking your fair share of the blame. Admitting where you went wrong and, you know, being willing to, you know, apology without change is manipulation, Gemini. And I feel like unless you're willing to change, maybe you should walk away from whatever this is, right? So if you got caught, you know, shortchanging people at work, if you're like, well, I'm sorry, but I can't promise I'm not going to do it again, right? Or if you got caught cheating on your partner, you can be like, well, I'm sorry, but if you hadn't done XYZ, like, you can't do that. This is you stepping up and being a man or being a woman and being like, you know what, I was really wrong, I effed up, but what can I do about it now? Because this is also about not allowing someone to just hold something you've done wrong that you're trying to make amends for over your head for the rest of your life, right? If somebody is going to forgive, whether they forget or not, if they're going to forgive you, they have to do just that. And if they have a conditional forgiveness, that's okay. But once you've met those conditions, they can't keep moving the goalposts. So you need to make sure that this isn't just someone, you know, constantly trying to crucify or burn you at the stake when you feel like you've already done everything you were asked, right? Like you got angry at someone and punched someone in the face at work. If you took the training courses, they shouldn't still be firing you because that was the deal. Someone isn't holding up to their end and you're doing extra too.